Sarveshwara Rakshamam Pahimam. Respected friends, welcome you all. Let us do our Mangalacharana Shloka, Guru Parampara Smarana Shlokas, our Sankalpa, our Shanti Mantra Ucharana, Upanishad Adhyanam, Veda Parayanam, Veda Rishi Gayatri Mantra Dhyanam, a little common sense thought. May our Shraddha continue as it is now. May our Jignasa grow more. May our Mumukshata intensify more. May our efforts of Guru, Daiva, Upasana and Anugraha Prapti Prayatna also continue and can be added also. Thus, let us, knowing that what we are doing is the best, be in that mood of contentment and joy. Sometimes we do bad and suffer, we don't become aware of it. Sometimes we do good and don't enjoy because again we are not aware of it. Let us be aware that what we are doing is the study of the Brahma Vidya through the study of Upanishads. The second highest occupation. The higher than this is the knowledge which we have gained, we try to experience through various required outer and inner sadhanas. So the second highest thing we are doing here, so we can feel that self-respect, self-confidence, not arrogance, not ego, but we can feel, yes, we are on the path. Else, the same mind which never allowed us to be on the spiritual path will again, even though the intellect is guiding us to be on the path, we are following the path as guided by the intellect. Our own wrongly trained inner enemy, the mind, has its own complaints, demands, you know, some funny things in life, they are there. Sometimes it is the wife, or sometimes even sister or anybody. They are nagging. You do everything for them. Still they are nagging. So mind is like that only. So that we have to become aware of. Oh, my mind is unnecessarily nagging. That has to be quieted. How? By feeling myself happy that I am utilizing at least this 1 hour of the time for the Adhyatmika sadhana. Yes, this can be improved upon. As a speaker, I can improve upon in my speaking and all of that. Yeah, it is a required slow, steady process. So too as the Shrotas, we too have to improve in our quality, etc. Yes, that we always agree that we are not at the highest perfect level. We try for that. But that need not compromise us with our inner self respect and confidence, which we have to gain by being aware that what we are doing, the highest, greatest thing. Right? Let us start, friends. May Parabrahma Ishwara Jagannatha, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, all Shastra Ganas be with us. Bless us. Yes, we are pursuing Upanishad, so Parabrahma is invoked because the theme of Upanishad is Parabrahma. We are remembering the Ishvara every day through our prarthana, so his anugraha. Jagannatha Adipara Shakti, specially we pray to her that be convenient to us for our sadhana. O Mother, O Prakriti Mata, O Jagannatha. When we were bhogis, when we were troubling the world, that time you cooperated. Now we want to be yogi and servants of the world. And you, please cooperate with us by seeing that the Prakriti, the Upadhis don't overwhelm us, inner Prakriti. So too, the outer Prakriti expressing in the form of various objects too do not overpower us. The meaning of not getting overpowered is may we not be distracted from our spiritual pursuit. Devata Gana also we are remembering every day. Indra, Varuna, Vayu through some Vedic mantras, etc. Guru Rishis also we are remembering every day. One or the Rishi mantra we are chanting, and all our Upanishadic Rishis we are doing Smarana. Shruti Mata, yes. See the Chandogya Adhyana we are doing. Mandukya Adhyana we are doing. Again Chandogya Parana we are doing. Gita Adhyana we are doing. Yoga Vasistam we are doing. Ramayana. So we are doing our best to serve our Shruti Mata by studying, understanding, etc. So, from our side, what we have to do, it is set. But quality of it has to improve. Quantity of it also has to improve. Then our Vyaktitva Vikasa. Slowly we are streamlining our time, streamlining our daily activities, struggling. Everything is not achieved in one life. We are at least aware of ourselves. Where do we stand? What to do? Our mind we are starting to become aware of. So these are all called as Vyaktitva Vikasa. So we are on the path. Let it take its time. Let the blossoming happen. It is happening. कली को जल्दबाजी से खोलोगे तो खराब होता है. उसको खिलने के लिए जो चाहिए दे दो वो अपने टाइम पे खिलता है. What a wonderful thing, friends, that you are all here every day and together we are traveling in this beautiful journey of studying Upanishads. You know, such a loving group of people you are. That humbleness, that egolessness, that jignasa to know, without feeling that, oh, I heard so many Mahatmas, I know everything. I myself have written so many articles, so many poems, so many books. People have many ways to strengthen their ego and stop the divine grace. You bunch of wonderful people don't have that thing. You're saved from it. Be in that mode. We have the ego of sadhana. We have the ego of serving the world. We have the ego of, you know, our responsibilities. We don't have the other ego, negative. You know, the responsibility, it is not an ego. Kartavya, it's good. Protect it, require that. The sign of it is we have nothing to gain from world, nor we have to trouble the world. We are in the world as a part, flowing in the flow, doing our best for the world as much as possible. Also, more important in that, focusing on the job for which we have come as human beings to evolve spiritually. This type of identity is called egoless ego. Egoless means there is no ahankara, but ego is there means self-respect, self-responsible individuality. Maintain it, protect it. It is sacred in this world of Maya. Many people are getting flown, in so many things. In which thing the people are flooded are different, but in one thing all are common. That is ego. We're all victims of our own ahankar. And if at all have to pray, only pray this. Bhagwan, I should not be obstruction for me to see you, realize you. It's very mystical, typical thing. Huh? You will understand it. Let us start our journey today's. Every day we are traveling in our quietening our mind, in our concentration, in our understanding through the study. It is all journey happening. Let's travel. Om, Om, Om. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलं स्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ करुणावरुणालय पालय मां भवसागरदुःखविदूनहृदं रचयाखिलदर्शनतत्त्वविदं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं ॐ सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा ॐ श्री सरस्वती मात्रे नमः ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः छान्दोग्योपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः सङ्कल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्तिविश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगत्यर्थं धर्मसंस्थापकानां नित्यनिरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादिमन्दिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरन्तरशास्त्राध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रुविघ्नशाश्वत समूलनिर्मूलनपूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नमध्ये सामवेदान्तर्गत छान्दोग्योपनिषदः आदिशंकर भाष्य सहित अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओम अथ सामवेदीय छान्दोग्योपनिषद श्री पूज्याद्य शंकर भगवत्पाद विरचित मंगलाचरण श्लोकः ओम सच्चिदानंद सांद्राय सर्वातीताय साक्षिणे नमः श्री देशिकेन्द्राय शिवाय शिवघातिने ॐ सच्चिदानन्दसान्द्राय सर्वातीताय साक्षिणे नमः श्रीदेशिकेन्द्राय शिवाय शिवघातिने ॐ सच्चिदानन्दसान्द्राय सर्वातीताय साक्षिणे नमः श्रीदेशिकेन्द्राय शिवाय शिवघातिने. Never have the doubt while chanting this mantra to whom it is addressed. It is addressed to our Guru. It is addressed to our Ishtadevata. It is addressed to the Jagannataka Sutradhari Parameshwara. It is addressed to the Sakshat Parabrahma also. Addressed to the Guru, Namashri Deshikendraya, asking him to give the Disha Nirdesha Nirantara for the sadhana. Addressed to Ishtadevata. We love that Ishtadevata. We are requesting him also. May our spiritual journey be fulfilling. Addressed to the Parameshwara. He is the one who is taking care of the entire Srishti and the gatis of every of the jiva. So we are putting an application to him too. Ultimately, the one who finally blesses us and the one who is our goal, Sakshat Parabrahma, he is also addressed. Sachidananda Sandra. And in that, the Upanishadic authority is Yameva Yesha Vrunute Tena Labhya. Whoever are choosing the Parabrahman and praying to Parabrahman, he is blessed by the Parabrahman by being available. Tena Labhya. How the Labdhi of Paramatma? Tasya Esha Atma Swam Tanum Vibrunute. Interesting point. To that sadhaka, this Atman Swam Tanum Vibrunute reveals itself. Swam Tanu means itself, oneself. Reveals. It's a trickish thing. Brahman reveals itself to the sadhaka as what? Swam Tanu, as his own self. Therefore, एक बार गुरु के लिए, एक बार इष्ट देवता के लिए, एक बार परमेश्वर के लिए, एक बार परमात्मा के लिए. For all the four, you chant 4 times. There should never be doubt while doing sadhanas. Rather, there should be intense shraddha. And the doubt dilutes the performance or doing. A diluted doing cannot give the joy of doing only. When it doesn't give joy to me, the doer, how can it give joy to the one whom I am addressing? Like when I am talking to you. My way of talking to you with all my love, if it cannot give me the joy, how can it give you? How can it impress you? In the same way here, that doubt dilutes it. The Shraddha brings the rasatva in our doings. If in our doings there is rasa happening, rasa swadhana, that means you are seated here with Shraddha. If you are with nirasatha, then you are sitting out of some obligation or compulsion. So, let that doubt doesn't come, do it with Shraddha. All of them. Right? Now come to our Upanishadic Shanti Mantra. Om Atha Upanishadha Shanti Mantra. This is also 3 times. Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vak Pranaschakshushrotam Atho Balamindriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Mama Brahma Nirakarod Nirakaranamasva Nirakaranam Mestu Tadatmani Nirateye Upanishatsu Dharmaste Mayi Santo Te Mayi Santo Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Improving the bhava, shraddha and concentration. Second time. Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vak Pranaha Chakshuh Shrotram Atho Balam Indriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Mama Brahma Nirakarot Anirakaranamastva Nirakaranam Me Astu Tadatmani Nirate Ye Upanishatsu Dharmaha Te Mayi Santo Te Mayi Santo Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. a highly regarded person because of his great achievements, when he can command the people, the moment he arrives, just by his arrival and seeing him only, all others become so alert, perfect, attentive. They even get up and do namaskar. In the same way, our deep, intense purity and seeking the reality should command our faculties in such a way that the moment we chant this mantra, all the faculties which are mentioned here become so alert, like all those people alert to attend to that VIP. I am the sadhak, I am the VIP. I must, with my Shraddha Bhakti, which is done for many, many years, I am able to command my faculties. That moment I am saying Abhyayantu Mamangani, whole bodily parts, everything should become fit. In spite of whatever is the prarabdha otherwise. Maybe the prarabdha, but now I am saying Apyayantu. Immediately that prarabdhic things should get postponed if cannot be avoided. So too, the moment I say Vak Pranas Chakshu Shrotra Mato Balam Indriyani Sarvani, every one of them should take their positions, just like the army commander when he gives the command, all are ready with their positions, whatever they are. है ना दाएं मुड़ बाएं मुड़ बगल शस्त्र बाजू शस्त्र fire akraman whatever that is what we have to achieve you know and if that person whoever he may be not having that commanding power he will come and nobody will attend to him he will only have to do all his works understood जैसे boss office में है he only will have to go and take the water and drink and all if he commands before he sits there water is already present all the required things. Files are present. People are lined up there to receive his orders. Same way, if we are in that highest stage, then all these upadhis, the moment we utter, they are in our command. If we have not trained ourselves like that, the upadhis, when you chant this mantra, will laugh at us and say, we are not going to listen to you. You may sit for the class. We know what to do. At that time, hands go for scratching, legs go for shaking, the senses go for some tea, coffee, even in the Upanishadic class. The mind goes in attachment to the world. Intellect is never woken up. ओमाप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यां मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्ति शान्ति shanti. Wonderful. Now, in the Sambandha Bhashya, the summary of what we have seen, the two paragraphs, two topics. Okay. One topic is these are the three types of karmas that are possible to be done and the three types of gatis those three karmas give us. Three types of marga. Through karma we can travel. First two, then the third. First two are Surya Marga, Chandra Marga, Shukla Marga, Krishna Marga, Uttarayana Marga, Dakshinayana Marga. Then Archi Marga, then the Dhuma Marga. They are in this Shukla, Uttarayana, Archi, in this path. You know, the Upanishadic Paramatma is Lakshya, therefore he is trying for it and also doing the Ishvara Aradhana, Upasanas, etc. The marga he goes is in that Archi marga. Krama Mukti, he will grow. Up to Brahmaloka, he will reach. There he gets Brahma Vidya and Moksha. In between also, anywhere between, wherever he is, if he is capable, there also he can be Mukta. Okay? Same time, if from anywhere, even up to Brahmaloka, if his attention slips, he can fall. Therefore, no guarantee that way in that for the moksha. It is there, but still tentative, not pakka. Second is the Dhuma Marga. Here, the goal itself is not Paramatma, only Vishayas and Bhogas. Therefore, as per the Satkarma, Punyakarma, Yajna karmas done, he will be given the higher worlds for Bhoga. They are called Chandraloka and all the lokas around that Chandraloka, where he is having this Bhoga. And like you are in a very sophisticated house, a very wonderful city. It's a Chandraloka type. Your house is very beautiful. All water, electricity, everything is fantastic. And all things are around you very easily accessible. So you are in that Chandra Loka because of your Punya Karma. You are all yajnas and all. So anything you want to have, the vegetables, Bagal mein market. And fruits is there only. Any hotel you want to eat, only 100, 200 meters. You want to go for walking, there is a park in front of you only. Any hospital required, all the doctors are around only. Think about it. Imagine that is called as the yajnadi karma, swadharma karma, loka sevadi punya karma phala. What is the thing it is? Kshine punye marti lokam mission. When that punya is over, we will come back. Second thing. Third is what? Not following the Shastra Marga, not at all living a noble life, slave to Artha and Kama, in an ashastriya manner, only doing the adharma and papa. He goes to the Narakadi, then he will be in the Nikrishta yonis of Pashu Pakshi Vanaspati. After all the phala of his negativity done is over, he will be given a human life. After all means, before he deserves the human life, whatever are due. This is how we have to understand. Swami, iska matlab, when I become human being, all the papas have ended, ऐसी बात. What it means is, till I deserve human life, whatever have to be exhausted, till they get exhausted. And having come on to human life, here again the Purushartha. Main as a human being is Purushartha, our own self-effort. Knowingly, consciously. That's how nobody as a human is everything known except the Brahmagyanis and all. Same time, nobody is as a human being nothing known. Everybody knows little or other. That knowledge is the first Purushartha. According to that knowledge, he goes on working. And every of that thing helps him in evolve if it is the right work, like parents. They are responsibly taking care of children. So that's a knowledge only. So that's a Purushartha rightly used. Therefore, they evolve. If they are also responsible in their profession. That being responsible is a conscious effort. अरे मुझे ऑफिस में टाइम पे जाके करना है. He knows it. That knowledge is Purushartha. And he is practicing it. That intention is Purushartha. Whether he will fully succeed or not, 10 causes will be there. And Gadi may break down on the road, or it may be heavy traffic there. They're all different, but his intention is perfect. Like you, there's a class I want to attend. There is a class is your knowledge. That is a Purushartha. I want to attend that your Desire, it's a Purushartha. And practically you are coming and sitting, you have put an effort, Purushartha done. That helps in the evolution. Clear? These three. Now, these three make it as two. In the two, one is Shukla Marga, another Krishna Marga. Forget about the Dushta Marga. One way of seeing it. Or Shukla Krishna are the good Margas in one category, Dur Marga another. So here Bhagavan says these two paths. Generally, this Durmarga is left once you come to the Shastra. We are expected that we are matured enough to become a decent fellow. Okay, we have gone through the life's drama. We understood that everything, every time mistake is from my side. We rectified ourselves. Therefore, the Durmargata reduced. That's all, only these two paths. Okay, now in the first thought, having told these two or three paths, the conclusion is none of them can give the moksha, the chaturtha mukhya purushartha. Okay? Then the question comes, what is that which gives the moksha named fourth purushartha? These three can give artha and kama, but not moksha. Here is the second topic. Nacha ubhayor margayoho अन्यतरस्मिन्नपि मार्गे आत्यंतिकी पुरुषार्थ सिद्धि. There is no moksha. But moksha also has to be obtained because Shruti Mata is not here to bind us. She is here to liberate us. Therefore, these paths are told because of our choice. Then the Shruti Mata will tell her choice. Her choice is to give us moksha, not to bind us by giving us any of these marga. But still she will guide us because we want. This all topic is the explanation regarding the Samaveda, in which before the Chandogya Upanishad started, what was there? And when all of that was taught by that Shruti Mata, Samaveda, why did she take up the Chandogya Upanishad? So before the Chandogya Upanishad, all these were told. But none of them give moksha. Therefore, the Shruti Mata, who is so kind and compassionate on us, wanting to guide us towards moksha, she is giving us the Chandogya Upanishad. That is the summary. So, in that, the explanation is either of these two paths have no capacity to give us moksha. So, Atyantiki Purushartha Siddhi na. Iti means that full stop. Never ever imagine to get moksha by being in upadhis and doing this or that thing and going into any of the lokas, any of the objects, any of the company of people. उसके द्वारा मोक्ष मिलता है, ऐसे वहम में सपने में भी नहीं रहना. और थोड़ा ज्यादा अकल चाहते हो तो इट कैन बी सप्लाइड that they are in fact going to bind only. Next one, what? Iti ataha. Therefore, ataha, karma nirapeksham. Karma nirapeksham is such a beautiful word, where the karma is not at all required and it is an abstraction. That type of कर्म का जरूरत ही नहीं रहने वाला. What is it? अद्वैत आत्मविज्ञान है ना, the pure self, which is Advaita, one without second, and it is a real self. Its practice and its anubhuti, its knowledge, its practice and anubhuti. Advaita is non-dual. Atma is self. Vijnana means all the three words: intellectual knowledge, sadhana, and anubhuti. Intellectual knowledge, Guru Shastra gives. Sadhana also, they tell only half of it is. Remaining, we have to do the second half. Then anubhuti is ours. So, Advait, Karma Nirapeksham, Advaita Atma Vijnanam, Samsara Gatitraya Hetu Upamardena. ऐसा झापड़ मार दिया उधर. And that when this Advaita Atma Jnanam is deeply, intensely understood, convinced, and we are searching for it in our heart, what it does, in this first consequence, the samsara gatitraya, all the three gatis, three margas, three gatis, which are definitely going to give samsara and not the moksha. उस samsara देने वाले the three gatis are eliminated in this pursuit of Advaita Atma Jnanam along with the roots, the hetu. See, samsara, gati, traya, hetu, upamardhanena. Samsara. In that samsara, gati traya. Three gatis are there, upar jo bataya. And the hetu of that is kamanas. Hetu of the kamana is vasanas. Hetu of the vasanas is ajnana. So ajnana, vasana, kamana, rupi, hetu removed. When they are the gone, then we will not do those karmas whose definite result is the samsara, means not moksha. Generally, we talk about moksha and bandhana. That is what we discuss. In another some places, in the place of bandhana, word samsara is put. So samsara, moksha opposite to each other, or bandhana and moksha opposite to each other. So moksha, bandhana, moksha, samsara. Samsara kaho ya bandhan kaho, they are synonymous. So therefore, the gatitraya is samsara hetu, is bandhana hetu. But Advaita Atma Vijnanam is moksha hetu. So samsara gatitraya hetu upamardena vaktavyam. Vaktavyam means मेरे प्यारे बच्चे मेरे पास आए हैं. Shruti Mata is saying. So they asked, I gave whatever they wanted. But I must give them the best also. That I must give the best is called vaktavyam. है ना? इति Upanishad arabhyate. That is why Shruti Mata started this chant. So, samsara hetu gati traya upamardhanena advaita atma vijnanam vaktavyam iti Upanishad arabhyate. Okay? And this advaita atma vijnanam karma nirapeksha. That's how the kindness of Shruti. Like when we go to the gurus of the highest order and so much pakke hue guruon ke yahan. So we, with all our funniness, keep on talking to them, arguing with them, maskari karte hain. We ask the questions. Bechara, he knows it is my prarabdha, and he answers. But at the same time, in his mind, Guru ka, हमेशा एक thought होता है. These fellows, if they give me the opportunity, I will give them the best. What the Guru gives the best is Upadesha, guidance, knowledge. Gurus won't give the Bhautika Vastus. They only bless us by giving the knowledge to our buddhi. है ना? यम तो रक्षितुम इच्छन्ते सुबुद्ध्या योजयन्ते. But generally हम अपना पूरा उनको कहकर when he had to teach something to us, that time we get up and get out. Guru smiles. Yeah, this is the word. So here also we wanted the Sargadi Bhoga. ठीक है, चंद्र मार्ग यज्ञ लगे रहो. We want the Krama Mukti on the route. ये वो भी हम मजा करते हुए जाना चाहते हैं. ठीक है, do the upasanas and then study and then हिरण्यगर्भ अग्नि इन सब के पीछे पढ़ो. वो लोग अपने अपने लोक ले जाकर सैर कराते हुए आगे बढ़ाए. ओके, नाउ द श्रुति माता से, अरे तुमने पूछा, मैंने कहा मेरे को भी पूछो ना, मुझे क्या कहना. या आई वांट टू गिव यू मोक्ष. मोक्ष इज देयर इन अद्वैत आत्मविज्ञान. हाउ द अद्वैत आत्मविज्ञान गिव्स मोक्ष? by upamardana of the samsara gatitraya hetu. How it does the upamardana of samsara gatitraya hetu? Karma nirapeksha. What is karma nirapekshata? There is nothing to be done to be the self. You are already that. And there is nothing to be done when you said karma nirapekshata aa gaya. It's a very subtlest operation that Guru and Shruti Mata does when we surrender. Must now Shruti Mata or Shankara Bhagavan has to prove how the Advaita Atma Vijnanam alone is the moksha hetu. Clear? This is a new para today we are studying. Nacha, very powerful sentence. I am studying the paragraph number 3. Nacha Advaita Atma Vijnanat Anyatra आत्यंतिकी निश्रेयसः प्राप्तिः. So this topic is only the Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana is the moksha sadhanam, no other thing. That Bhagavan Shankara with his anubhuti, with all the Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Itihasa knowledge which he has got, and the examples of hundreds of the rishis before him, authentically he is telling. See this sentence again, wherever a thing important has to be strongly told, that time the positive way of saying doesn't work. Right? Well, in direct way, let us say, instead of saying positive. Then what? Indirect way works more. Indirect way. That's called paroksha priyahi devaha. Pratyaksha and paroksha. Indirect. Like I tell you, आप daily class में आइए, मजा आएगा वगैरह. Sometimes it clicks, many times it is boring. When I tell you that if you don't come to the class, you get lost in the world only. And destroy the world and destroy your mind also, and become a frowning, frustrated fellow doing nothing. When I tell this, "Arey, theek hai." What I said first was the main one. But if you don't catch, same thing is told in this way, isn't it? Everywhere, the school में भी टीचर होमवर्क करो, कोई किसको मजा नहीं आता उस सुन के, नहीं करेगा तो तेरे को मुंह को क्या करते हैं ना, पनिशमेंट, आई विल मेक यू डू इट 10 times. वो डरेगा वो. कभी कभी इनडायरेक्टली यहाँ भी वही है. What is indirect way? Nacha advaita atmavignanat anyatra atyantiki nishreyasa prapti. Atyantiki nishreyasa is ultimate moksha. Shreyasa, nishreyasa, atyantiki nishreyas. Good, better, best, ultimate good. That good, better, best, ultimate good called as the fourth purushartha, that is moksha. Nacha advaita atmavignanat anyatra. Other than the advaita atmavijnana, the moksha will not come. What is the meaning to say? Only through Advaita Atma Vijnana there is moksha. वो कहना चाहते, बट वो कहो तो हमको मजा नहीं आता, और वी मिक्स अप द थिंग्स. अच्छा, अद्वैत आत्म विज्ञान से मोक्ष ना, आई एम फॉलोइंग इट, बट फिर भी इट इज नॉट हैपनिंग. व्हाई? बिकॉज along with it all other nonsense also we are doing. Therefore, doing what is supposed to be done is so much important. Equally important is to avoid what is not to be done. That is why nacha anyatra means other things not only will not help you, they will unnecessarily poke or obstruct or disturb your moksha marga of the Advaita Atma Vijnana. Therefore, that has to be given up on. It's like the doctor. डॉक्टर साहब बोलते हैं, ये देखो ये दवाई दे रहा हूँ और उसके साथ ये चीजें खाना, that will help you in your quick recovery. Then this fellow came after 1 week with more bimari. Doctor is worried, क्या हो गया? Then on inquiry it came to know, he came to know that he is taking medicine, he is eating what is said, but he is also eating the other things which he is not supposed to eat. About which the doctor did not say कि इसको मत खा नहीं बोला ना, डॉक्टर ने मना थोड़ी किया, उन्होंने हाँ भी नहीं कहा, बट आवर चॉइस. एवरी टाइम यू कैनॉट से एवरीथिंग ना कि ये मत खाओ, हमें अपना अकल होना है, वो तो है ही नहीं. So what do? We eat other things also, and then this never gets cured. Here also, Shankara Bhagavan doesn't want to give that chance. He says, other than Advaita Atma Vijnana, you will never get moksha with anything else. Added to that, they will unnecessarily become impediments. Therefore, give up all other means. Take up the Advaita Atma Vijnana Marga for moksha. Any doubt? If it is there, that is your devil mind is working. Drop it there. So, nacha advaita atma vijnanat anyatra atyantiki nishreyasa prapti. See, how many years we are listening to the Upanishad, but still the deep thought has not come to us. Therefore, we give secondary value to Upanishadic study, and बाकी सब भटकते रहते हैं. मैं भजन में जा रही हूँ, कीर्तन में जा रही हूँ, मैं उधर जा रही हूँ, भटकते रहो फिर. अरे उन सब का फल ही है आपको मोक्ष देने वाला उपनिषद ज्ञान मिल रहा है, बट आवर ईगो, as we had the ego of negative habits, we also have the ego of doing good things. No, 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 Swamiji, I am the VIP in this bhajan program. मैं नहीं हूँ तो फिर सारा VIP, very ignorant person. Hare, you are caught up. Then sentiments come, the ego comes. You see that? Any sacrifice for the Upanishadic pursuit is worthy. But so many things bind us with our own sentiments and attachments and ego. Finally, we compromise with our Upanishad study only. And the Upanishad, the only thing which ruthlessly tells Brahma Vidya. Baki sab diluted. They delay our process. There are entertainment, there are enchantments, but all of them are औपाधिक. फिसल गया तो कहीं हाथ पैर टूट ही जाएगा ना. Like you say, I'll come to Upanishad class after dance program. और डांस में नीचे गिर गए. इस उम्र में डांस करोगे तो कुछ ना कुछ टूटेगा ही. Then you won't tell that you danced and broken. Then you tell me, Swamiji, kamar toot gaya, therefore I am not coming to class. I feel as a Swami, they must be serving the world in that effort. थोड़ा इधर उधर टूट गया होगा. बोले बाबा ऐसे ही सोचते हैं स्वामी. Anyway, time pass के लिए. So this much is understood na. Nacha अन्यत्र अद्वैत आत्मविज्ञानात् आत्यंतिकी निश्रेयस प्राप्ति ही. न च अद्वैत आत्मविज्ञानात् अन्यत्र आत्यंतिकी निश्रेयस प्राप्ति. So Advaita Atma Vijnana, other than that, there is no moksha prapti in anything else, that's it. Be ruthless. This is called as Nishchayatmika Buddhi. Prove, sir, Vakshati cha. Why will I have to quote from anywhere else? I will quote from this very Upanishad which we are going to study. What is it? Vakshati hi athaye anyathatah viduhu anya rajanaha te kshaya loka bhavanti. In the 7th chapter we will see. And 7th chapter is what? If you remember, it is Sanat Kumara Narada Samvad. Bhuma Vidya. 8th one is Dhara Vidya. 6th one is Tattvamasi Vidya. 5th one is Madhu Vidya. याद है क्या? सब हमने देखा. So in the 7th chapter it is told. See that? What is the quotation? Atha means Brahma Vidya is taught. After Brahma Vidya is taught, the Guru says there to be careful. What is it? Atha, मैंने तो बता दिया ब्रह्म विद्या से मोक्ष. ये अन्यथा अतः विदुः. Those people who are not convinced about this Brahma Vidya, and other than that something else they become aware of, and they give importance to that. Such people, Anya Rajanaha. Anya Rajana is a very Upanishadic way of saying. Anya Rajana means they have given Rajatva to somebody else, kingship to somebody else. So when you have given kingship to somebody else means what? You have become slave only. Anya Rajana Bhavanti is a typical way of saying. You have made somebody as Raja. When you made somebody else, you are slave now. Whereas Brahma Vidya makes you Raja. Other Vidyas make you the slave and makes you the slave, and because you considered something else as the Raja. Anya Rajana Bhavati means दूसरे को Raja बिठाया. And then this fellow is serving him as slave only. In Brahma Vidya, you are Brahman. You are the support of the whole universe. तो बोलो कौन सा मजा है दोनों में. And take Shayalokaha Bhavanti through their various things done. Other than Brahma Vidya pursuit, they are only going to those lokas which are endowed with Kshaya. Kshaya means decaying and destruction. Loka. Loka means the world, Loka means Upadhi, Loka means Anubhuti. ये तीनों को लोक कहते. Loka means the world. Loka means your own individual Upadhi. Loka means the experience. जैसे आप somebody कौन से लोक में भटक रहे हो, don't you ask him? That means he is in his own loka of anubhuti. So Kshaya loka bhavanti, they go to those worlds which are Endful with those upadhis which are endful, having those anubhutis which are endful, limited, conditional, and all of that. Like nowadays, so many ads come. They big words में they give. आपको इतना concession मिलेगा, इतना rebate. But when you keep on applying, finally you see that fellow is cheating only. Otherwise, who will give you anything free? Mein? Very, it's tempting. But then end result is what? He is charging you same thing. वो GST कहेगा, ये कहेगा, वो कहेगा. Finally, what 30% discount he gave, he is collecting from you. बस बुद्धू ऑलरेडी थे हम, प्रूव किया उसने हमको कि हम बुद्धू हैं. Here also, Kshaya Lokaha Bhavanti. And is it sentiment? No, it is an experience. All the Rishi Munis, their experience strongly saying us that. So, what is the sentence here? Atha ye anyatha ataha viduhu. Atha means now, ye people, atha from this Brahma Vidya, uh, anyatha viduhu. Something else they give value and importance. Anya Rajanaha te. They are the ones who have appointed somebody other than themselves as Raja. Then they became slave. Then result, Kshaya Lokaha Bhavanti. They will only go to those worlds of Kshaya Loka. It may be beautiful, but it is Kshaya. It will decay and get destroyed. This one is not Kshaya Loka. Then it's what? Akshaya Loka. Difference है कि Akshaya or Akshaya में. फिर this one is Anya Rajana. Somebody is Raja. Here, Swarad Bhavati. He alone will become Raja. That will come in the next quotation. What is the next quotation? Ki viparyaye cha. Viparyaye means those who are not taking any other path, not getting confused, only sticking to the Advaita Atma Vijnanam, which is already taught there by Sanat Kumaraji to Naradji. Those who follow that, Viparya means those who are not going in wrong direction, opposite to the wrong direction of anything else, who are pursuing only the Advaita Brahma Vidyanaha, Viparyacha Saswarat Bhavati. He himself becomes Swarat, the Samrat, the Raja. Then he can command. When somebody is Raja, he will command, you have to obey only. बताओ खुद राजा बननी है कि किसके गुलामी करनी? No, these are all words used, but they have plenty of deeper meaning. If you make somebody as Raja, then you are slave, then you are bonded labor. You don't have the freedom. He will be commanding you. You have to do everything what he tells you. होगा गया जीवन पूरा. If you are Swarat, everything is under your command. Nobody can command you. You can order them. You can guide them. That's slavery, na, when you put somebody as Raja. उस अपना रूल्स बनाएगा, यू हैव टू फॉलो. पेट्रोल का दाम बढ़ाएंगे, यू हैव टू पे द मनी. गैस सिलेंडर दाम बढ़ाएंगे, यू हैव टू पे द मनी. टैक्सेस आर इम्पोज्ड, यू हैव टू पे. somebody को राजा बनाए तो यू आर स्लेव, बट यू योरसेल्फ आर राजा. सरल भवति. सो अद्वैत आत्मविज्ञानी स्वराट भवति. ओके. अन्य राजानः दासाः भवन्ति. और अन्य मार्ग अवलंबिनः अन्य राजानः भूत्वा सेवकाः दासाः भवन्ति. Think about it, contemplate on it. So Shankar Bhagavan from this very Upanishad he quoted that nacha advaita atma vijnanat anyatra atyantiki nishresa praptihi. Okay? These are all going to come in this very Upanishad. Now, again in the 6th or the 5th, I think, chapter mein, a story comes. Stories are not elaborately told in Upanishads. थोड़ा थोड़ा टच कर देते हैं. They enter into the main thing. So, there is a testing thing. He has stolen something or not. Tapta parashu grahana pariksha. Very, very hot parashu. The axe is kept there. Iron which is heated, so much kept. So, the one who has stolen, if he speaks lies, he is told to hold that Tapta Parashu, hands will be burnt. Then he is proved that he is the thief. एक तो हाथ जल भी गया, फिर उसको proof भी हो गया, he will be put in the jail. The other fellow who has not done the theft, he is also tested. When he holds that parashu, his hand doesn't burn. That is enough proof that he has not done the theft. Therefore, hand is not burnt and he is also freed or liberated. The first one is the example for those who are following everything other than Advaita Atma Vijnana. Second one is for the ones who are following the Advaita Atma. Something like Mother Sita asked by Rama, enter into Agni. She is so pure, she came out. But Holika, she herself was blessed with not to be burned by the Agni. But her intention was bad. That she want to burn her bhanja, Prahlad. Prahlad is Mahabhakta. So she has misused her boon. Therefore she only got burnt. You know that Holika Dahana, Kamana Dahana. So many stories. Again, we will not go to that. This much is understood. So next para talks about this example of Madhu Brahmana, or maybe in this Tattvamasi only, the Parashu Grahana Pariksha for somebody is speaking lies or they speaking truths. Somebody has done the chori or nahi kiya. From that example, what is taught? If you truly follow the Brahma Vidya, you will really get moksha. If not, you only get bondage. That para के साथ थोड़ा सा और भी कर्म ज्ञान समुच्चय खंडना we will see thereafter. Some more quotations are given to prepare our minds with full conviction, single pointed mindedness to study the Upanishad. One or two questions are asked. Samuchaya Khandana is done. Then, as we told you, Upasanas are the ones with which this Upanishad starts. Why that Upasana Khanda? In many Upanishads, here more elaborately, Shankar Bhagavan tells us. And what is for us to know? For us to know all that. Durmarga we will not do. Swadharma we will do. Upasanas we will do. Guru Seva Ityadi we do. Brahma Vidya pursuit also we do. Only Brahma Vidya pursuit you can do. If at all, other things can be given up. If continuously 24 घंटे we cannot do the study of Upanishads, meditation, contemplation, the remaining time, these positive things too. We have to. And all, be on the positive track only. This is a message for us. While receiving this message, the main thing, the summary of today's class is, other than Advaita Atma Jnana, don't expect moksha anywhere. Then know that we are going to get bandhana only, samsara only. अब जानबूझकर ही कोई आग में अपना हाथ लगा के जलवाना चाहता है तो then what anybody can do. Everybody, the guru will watch only. It's your choice. Om 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 Purnamadaha Shruti Matre Namaha Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Just be there at the class. जो मिल रहा है वो लेते जाओ. Isn't it? Thank you, friends. What are our other things to do today after studying Upanishad? कुछ है क्या? हाँ, Vedic chanting for some time. Revel in that. Today also the same Abhichara Graha Dosha Nivarana. Somehow 3 suktams are given, my dear friends, in this regard by the Atharvan Veda continuously means how much importance Shruti Mata is giving to it and the need of it in our life. That we have to invoke the positive Shaktis from the Devatas so that the Abhichara done by the people around us is not affecting us. दिस इज अ वैदिक पीरियड. वैदिक काल में होते तो ही थोड़े से लोग. इट्स नॉट 140 करोड़. But even there also people have the jealousies and all. So they will do some avichara. In today's world, such a huge crowd, and we are so funny. मैं बताता हूँ हमारी बेवकूफ़ी कि we keep on increasing our friend circle, not knowing that they have one side that they are friends, but the other side also is there in them that they are an ego. So that ego has its own selfishness. So either they use us or they are jealousy of our sadhanas. We don't know. As I told you, other your wife herself may be jealous of you. Husband can be jealous. Your own brother may feel jealous. He may not say outside, and they may not do it intentionally, but their स्वभाव is like that. कोई इंटेंशनली करे ना करो, स्वभाव है तो अफेक्ट करेगा ना हमको. So many the world is doing the avichar. And now you and I are little more responsible. No? Not only those who are doing the avichara karma for our destruction, but all of those who are acting against our own Bharata Mata in so many ways. The internal enemies, outer enemies also. And also those who are troubling our Sanatana Dharma by their avichara karma. All these, the love jihad kaho, conversion kaho, they're all avichara karma done by the dushta rakshasas. Otherwise, such a sacred, divinely motherly Sanatana Dharma, from where all the other religions are born, why should they unnecessarily trouble? That is their dushtata, that is their rakshasata. We should not tolerate it. If they walk their own path, reach out the goal without troubling us, do we have any objection? Do we have any fighting with the Jainas, with the Buddhists? We have nothing because they do their own. They don't harm us. But what about these two fellows? Continuously they are doing avichar. As if their only mission is to destroy Sanatana Dharma. So, say Sanatana Dharma Shatru Kruta Avichara Dosha Nivarana. So to Bharatavarsha Kruta Shatru Kruta Avichara Doshana. For the country, the Avichara done by the Pakistan like people sending terrorists. Some of the countries trying to project a negativity of India. The countries like China, even nowadays America, they're all trying their best to stop the India grow. There's no question as to why. Because their nature is like. They are jealous. They are mature. They're not like us. That let me grow and others also grow. Let me live, others live. Udara charitanam tu vasudeva kutumbakam. That maturity is not there in them. But they are in power. Isn't it? So there, this maturity when it is not there, the opposite of it is there. What is that? The American mentality. Destroy any country, but myself should be the superpower. Isn't it? In that negative thought, India is such a great country because of its culture, its traditions, its spirituality. Therefore, we should respect it. All those thoughts are never entertained. बस उसको कुचल डाल, है ना? These are all very sublime things happening. So we are praying these mantras for those two reasons also. And the third one is our own life, personally in our life. From our own sadhana as well as our general life में कोई भी disturb कर रहे हो, those people's avichara karma should not affect me. And in these mantras, earlier also it came, we are praying to that particular Shakti sent to attack us. That we are innocent, why do you trouble us? You go and teach the lesson to that fellow who has created you the power to destroy the me innocent. Isn't it? We have to do that. Then they will understand the pain. Now all of them understand. The Pakistan understands some of them. When they unnecessarily attack India, how they become a beggars. The countries like Turkey, they understand how the Bhukampa comes and attacks. Now the countries like the Dubai, all of they know it now. सनातन धर्म को भारत देश को कुछ करने का कोशिश करोगे तो तबाही तुम्हारी होगी. Anybody, such people, you know. Here also, everywhere. Even I am impure, I will also be. Nobody spared in this world. In that niyati of the Ishvara, it's the ruthlessness works. Then only they can manage the show of the world. By the way, anyway, बहुत हो गया. अब हम पाठ करते हैं. Which one? First one we saw yesterday, na? Second one, it is also same of the uh, 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 so so Lord Surya and the light, as they are not separate from each other, myself also am never separate from Satkarma, Sadhana Karma, Punya Karma. Such me is affecting this, the Avichara done by somebody or the other. May this Upasana I am doing, Yajna I am doing, protect me from that Avichara from others. May in this Yajna all those Dushta Shaktis get burnt. This is how these whole mantras are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Okay. In the same way, so with this mantra samarthya, let variety of weapons come out. The yajna which I am doing, which will destroy all those negative shaktis. So to, hmm, interesting thing. That Vishesha Oshadi applying to oneself or an offering to the as an oblation to the fire. The prayer is what? Very, uh, let the nails or the hair or the anga pratyanga of the dushta shatrus be destroyed. And whatever the dushta shaktis, I like this one. They doing prayoga unto me. Let them follow them only. Like the prayasi follows the priya. लिखा है इधर. Like some women or girl love somebody. Other way around also, either way. How much she follows him? Like the mother evening Leela loves that Raja so much. She followed him when she was Arundhati, and then Raja Padma के शरीर में भी she was so much. Then he became Vidurata, वो अभी जाना चाहती. The other Leela तो वर भी मांग ली. She didn't ask for moksha. Send wherever my husband goes. So you understand the prayasi, the lover, the girl, if she loves, how much she follows. Same way, all the dushta shaktis, these people who are doing prayoga on me, like a prayasi, let them follow them only. Saying prayasi is a decent way of saying. The meaning of that is, and like anybody, man or woman, whoever have this feminine mind, don't get carried away by the language. They are so nagging that they don't just like that give. They don't want to understand. Like मुझे साड़ी खरीदनी है. She's fixed, that's it. But you have 3,000 sarees where 10 showrooms we can open. You open it, but मुझे तो चाहिए. That is called as prayasi following prayer. She will not give up. We somehow either loan leke, he will buy that sari. She's so happy that day he will get kheer, payasam, everything. And the next day, another thing will come. This way, let her follow. Like the prayer he follows, let this Dushta Shakti follow only him, that person. In the same way, this Krutya Shakti Prayogas are done by in so many ways. You know, nothing new. We all are little intellect खोल के रखना है. Like in this world, people who want to destroy, they destroy in different ways. कोई फूड अडल्ट्रेशन में ट्रबल करता है, कोई दूध के अडल्ट्रेशन में, कोई कूल ड्रिंक्स अनवांटेड वाले क्रिएट करके, कोई जाली छोड़ नोट छपते हुए. How many people are destroying the world in how many ways? Out of their selfishness. So too, if you see the terrorists or Naxalites, so many things they do. They put the landmines. They can do the ambushing. Ambushing, what do you call? They can attack in so many ways. These are all stula examples we know कि दुष्ट people how they trouble others. So to these people कृत्या शक्ति अलग अलग रूप में प्रयोग करते. In whatever the way it is prayojita, it should not affect me. For that I am doing this prayer yajna. So thirdly, whoever is trying to do this creation of Kritya Shakti to Prayoga on me or my Desh or Sanatan Dharma, may he become Nirvirya, Shakti Rahita. If he is doing some Dushta Yajna Homa, he should not get the Dravyas. He should forget the mantras. He should be deceased that day. Isn't it? That are the prayers here. Because I am doing all good activities, I am loving my nation, I am positive, किसी को harm नहीं कर रहा हूं मैं. Why should he do that कृत्या प्रयोग on me? है ना, लाइक दैट. सुपारी देकर उसका हाथ तोड़वा, पैर तोड़वा, या उसकी दुकान को तोड़ दे, उसकी गाड़ी को जला दे. देर ऑल कृत्यास ओनली स्थूल रूप में. In olden days they used to add poison in the waters, then the animals will die. और रातों रात खेती को जला देते या घर जला देते थे. कृत्या स्थूल कृत्या. Sukshma also are there. May I be protected from all of them. So too, so many things are said in this. I will do the chanting of it, ek bar, that's it, no teaching, chanting only. सुन लो. ॐ समं ज्योतिः सूर्येण अह्नारात्रे समावति कृणोमि सत्यम् ऊतये रसाः सन्तु कृत्वरीः यो देवाः कृत्यां कृत्वा हरादविदुषो गृहम् वत्सो धारुरिव मातरं तं प्रत्यग उपपद्यताम् आमा कृत्वा पाप्मानं यस्ते नान्यं जिघांसदि अश्मानः अश्मानः तस्यां दग्धायां बहुलाः फट्करिकृतः सहस्रधामन्विशिखान् विग्रीवां चायया त्वं प्रतिस्म चक्रुषे कृत्यां प्रियां प्रियावते हर अनयाहम् ओषध्या सर्वाः कृत्या अदूदुषं यां क्षेत्रे चक्रुर्यां गोषु यां वा ते पुरुषेषु यश्चकार न शशाक कर्तुं शस्त्रे पादमङ्गुरिं चकार भद्रमस्मभ्यम् आत्मनेतवनं तु सः अवामार्गोपमार्ष्टु क्षेत्रियं शपथश्चयः अपाहयातु धानीः अपसर्वा अराय्यः अपमृज्ययातु धानान् अपसर्वा अराय्यः अपामार्गत्वया वयं सर्वं तदपमृज्महे. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lack of time, I am not teaching you that chanting. अब आदत तो हो रहा है ना आपको. You see, I sent you where it is available to both the Telugu and Sanskrit people. आप chant करना. So, one side, our positive prayers to the Lord Sharanagati, He will take care of us. We know that. Same side, directly addressing to the Lord, please protecting me from these shatrus. ये भी वेद का अंग है. So why should we neglect it or reject it? And then my mind is telling me to elaborate so many, but cutting short all the topic. About what? About how around us the dushta shaktis keep on affecting us, sthula rupena, sukshma rupena. इसी को in one word, in संस्कृत and हिंदी हम सब जानते हैं. Almost every day, या once in a week we use that word called as दृष्टि, है ना, नजर लगना. होता है कि नहीं? वो नजर लगना, वो दृष्टि दोष होता है. Then they don't stop at that दुष्ट दृष्टि. So many things. It's not like that, like you have made your house beautiful, furniture and painting अच्छा किया, तो आपका अड़ोस पड़ोस को देखकर वो जलन, जब भी वो बाहर आते हैं आपका घर देखते ही उसके माइंड में जलस. दैट इज कॉल्ड दृष्टि, नजर. The very rare people are matured who say, "Arey, very good यार उसने अपने पैसे घर बनाया अच्छा. Anyway, his children are growing. It is good that he has expanded his house. Let him be happy." Very few people think like that, isn't it? In this Kali Yuga, that blessings तो 0.01% होते हैं, कर्स और नेगेटिव दृष्टि ज्यादा for no reason. You have got a new car. The people will see that यार नया पता नहीं कहाँ से काले पैसे से खरीदा होगा इसकी क्या जरूरत है नया. They think that affects us. Very one or two are there. Yes, his needs are more now. Better, good that even I was thinking to suggest him to have a better car. Good, he bought it. Let me go and congratulate. I say एक दो ही होते. Anywhere you see you are traveling in a vehicle or people are traveling, they see something good, they feel jealous. किसी अच्छे कपड़े हैं तो jealous होते हैं. किसी गहने अच्छे पहने jealous. This world is so bad. People and their drishti, because it's filled with so many people of kama krodhadi vikara. That's why in this today's world to survive, किसी के नजर नहीं गिरने के लिए don't assume anything. Just in an unassumed form, पतली गली से निकल जाओ बस अपना साधना कर. दिखो मत कहीं. These are all the things behind. हाँ. Remember, the person in front is not problem. Understand this subtle thing because you are all spiritual seekers. Then what? His mind is problem, which is not in his control. Like our mind is not in control. Like after listening all this and lot of years practice, that when you see your friends, relatives growing up, you will congratulate. Otherwise, my own mind also can feel jealous if I see somebody is doing well. So who is problem? Not me, not but my mind. But it affects, isn't it? उस दिमाग उस मन से हमें बचना है दूसरों के दुष्ट मन से. They don't want it, but it happens. But it affects us, so we have to protect. So these avichara mantras, which others do prayoga on that, with our own counter upasanas and yajna, we have to protect ourselves. This is a part of the life, isn't it? One of the simple easy अगर simple living करो, तो किसी के नजर में आने की तरह कुछ चीजें मत करो. And don't take the world for granted. Don't be overconfident also. First of all, is that our goal? When our goal is Paramatma Prapti, then anything else we do extravaganza, it's only our wrongdoing and justification. We justify it. Problem क्या है ना, with my own money, wealth, hard earned also, I cannot what do you call, live a life of luxury. क्योंकि दूसरों का नजर आ जाता. Because we are sadhaka, we have to be very careful. Unassumed. हाँ. Even your Vidya Vishay also, very danger it is. Let us say you studied good Shastras, you know it. When somebody is there, you talk to him. Instead of appreciating, you will go with some negative thought given on us. Some jealousy के साथ ही हो जाएगा. अरे इनको ऐसे कैसे पता? You know, how did he know all that? He knows better than me. It's आप बाप रे क्या करें? यार लोग ना भगवान को ही स्पेयर नहीं कर. हम किस खेत के काजर है बताओ? Think about it. Okay, Krutya is done. Krutya and Avichara dosha nivarana suktam. It was. Avichara means others doing the wrong things to trouble us. Those things they are doing to trouble us in any way. Knowingly they do, unknowingly they do, individually they do, totally the group wise they do, in grossly they do, subtly they do. They affect our general life or our spiritual sadhana. पता ही नहीं. Examples are plenty. I am stopping it here. Now let us come to our Veda mantra के बाद ऋषि स्मरण. Today's Rishi is Shunashepa Rishi. Shunaha Shepaha. Shunashepa. His name is like that. He is also great Maharshi. Okay. About Shunashepa Rishi, what we have to know are first of all, it is Raja Harishchandra story, isn't it? He Harishchandra had no children, first of all. Then he did the Varuna Yajna, okay, for having a putra. Then he said, when you give me the putra after certain time, I will offer that putra to you only in the yajna. Harishchandra Raju. Then the son is born, the Rohita, we all know that. He is growing. Then Agni Varuna Deva coming asking again and again, what about your pratigna and all? But he was so attached to his son Rohit, he doesn't want to give him. Then what to do? One day the Rohita himself goes away from the house. When he goes, कहीं चले जाके in this Aranyavasa etc. because he is going to be offered by the father for the Varuna. He just stays in the forest. Then his yajna has to be completed of the Satya Harishchandra. They were looking for also somebody to offer. At that time, there was a Maharshi by name Ajigartha. So this Rohita goes there. I don't want to die, I want to live. That Ajigartha Maharshi was again wanted some dana for some work also. He had three children, sons. One of the sons, Shunashepa, he offers in exchange of money. That is how the Shunashepa Vruttanta comes. Now the Shunashepa is brought, he is tried as the Yajna Pashu to be offered in the Yajna. At that time, the Shunashepa, instead of being frightened, etc., he does the so many devatas mantra ucharana dhyanam. Finally, he does the Varuna Deva Prarthana. All he does, then the Varuna Deva Prarthana. He says, Varuna, I am honest, I have done not anything wrong, I am always living the righteous life. So why this gati to me? Why should I die? I want to live, please protect me. Then the Varuna Deva comes, and instead of giving that bali, that child, he is liberated. Shunaship. Then to the Harishchandra Raja, who was doing this yajna, is Vishwamitra Rishi. The Vishwamitra Rishi has seen that boy. Hana? His love and all of that, his devotion, his purity. Then Vishwamitra takes him with him out of Karuna, the Shunashepa. Then considers and gives him love like his own son. In fact, he orders all his children, ये तुम्हारा बड़ा भाई होगा. He punishes some of his sons who doesn't agree. Many of them agree, one or two do not. So thus, the Ajigartha Maharshi Putra, Shunashepa, brought in Satya Harishchandra Yajna as a Yajna Pashu, did the worship of Varuna Deva, blessed by Varuna Deva is liberated, now taken by Vishwamitra ji, and Vishwamitra ji has guided him in such a way that he has become Maharshi, Shunashepa. So, the Shunashepa has got again, later on, became Rishi, and through him, so many Suktams that have come. Especially in the Rigveda, first mandala, the 24th Suktas, etc., they are all attributed to our wonderful Shunashepa Rishi. Kim me havyam varna pravocham kada mudikam sumana abhyukhyam. You just see Varuna, check my life. When did I do wrong that I have to be punished? I have already done good things only. Soto uduttamam varuna pashamasmad avadhamim avadhamam vimadhyamam shrathaya. O Varuna Deva, all my the bondages, the lower level, middle level, and upper level, all of them you destroy. In this way, there was the suktams which are revealed to Shunashepa Maharshi. So therefore, here Upasana Bala, Mantra Shakti Bala, the Nyaya Dharma Jivana Bala, by which he has become Mrutyunjaya. He became a Rishi, and he became means for wonderful mantras to reveal. That is about Shunah Shefa Rishi in short. So, what is the mantra we can chant is uh, Mrityunjayaya Vidmahe Mahabhaktaya Dhimahi. Like Markandeya Rishi is also Bhakta, got freed from the Mrityu only, from the by the Varuna Anugraha. So Mrityunjayaya Vidmahe Mahabhaktaya Dhimahi Tannaha Shunashefa Maharshi Prachodaya. Let us chant it for just 12 times. Om Mrityunjaya Om Shri Shunashefa Maharshaya Namaha ध्यायामि आवाहयामि स्थापयामि पूजयामि नैवेद्यादीन् ताम्बूलादीन् नीराजनादीन् समर्पयामि छत्रचामरादीन् समर्पयामि समस्त शक्त्योपचार भक्त्योपचारादीन् समर्पयामि स्तोत्रेण जपादिना मन्त्रेण प्रार्थनादिना तोषयामि श्रीशुनश्रेफ महर्षये नमः नमस्करोमि तव चरणौ शरणागतोऽस्मि मम बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलं कृत्वा मम रक्षणं कृत्वा आत्मानुभवं प्रति प्रचोदनं कृत्वा अस्मिन् क्षणे एव परमात्मानुभवं मोक्षं प्रदेहि भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः संरक्षणम् अभिवृद्धिं विश्वव्याप्तिं कुरु इति प्रार्थयामि ॐ मृत्युञ्जयाय विद्महे महाभक्ताय धीमहि तन्नः शनश्चेपमहर्षिः प्रचोदयात् ॐ मृत्युञ्जयाय विद्महे महाभक्ताय धीमहि तन्नः शुनश्चेपमहर्षिः 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 प्रचोदयात् ॐ शुनश्चेपमहर्षये नमः नमस्करोमि तव चरणौ शरणागतोऽस्मि मां रक्ष रक्ष इति प्रार्थयामि परमात्मानुभवं दत्त्वा अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मुक्तिं प्रदेहि इति प्रार्थयामि तथा च विश्वस्य सनातनधर्मस्य भारतवर्षस्य अपि संरक्षणाभिवृद्धिं कुरु दुष्टशत्रून्निर्मूलनं कुरु इति प्रार्थयामि ॐ शुनश्चेपमहर्षये नमः 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 शुनश्चेपमहर्षये नमः शुनश्चेपमहर्षये नमः ॐ शुनश्चेपमहर्षये नमः ॐ शुनश्चेपमहर्षये नमः शुनश्चेपमहर्षये नमः ॐ शुनश्चेपमहर्षये नमः ॐ शुनश्चेपमहर्षये नमः. So they're all great people. Some of the rishis we know by name, familiar, but many others also. Like this name, some of us might have heard first time. The other day, yesterday only we saw the Dirgha Tamasaha Rishi. The other day we saw the Madhuchanda Rishi. Before that we saw the Grutsamada Rishi. And on the day before yesterday, Uddalaka Rishi. Uddalaka Rishi is the Rishi of this Chandogya. Anyway, we are studying. So in this way, countless Maharshis. Their Smarana is a sadhana. Their Prarthana, we are doing Prarthana to them, is also sadhana. Knowing their stories, how tapasyas they have done, how hardships they have done. All of that becomes an information and inspiration to us. This is called Satsanga, where we are with the Sad Rishis by our choice. I to feel so happy remembering our Maharshis every day. That enhances our respect for our Maharshi Yukta, our Sanatan Dharma. Oh, oh. And these again, what Rishis' names we are mentioning, are few again who are there somehow in Samarjadar Purana Itihasas. We come to know them. Not mentioned in any Shruti Smriti Purana, thousands and thousands of Rishis are. Thousands and thousands. Our Sanatana is Rishi Parampara. Nobody dies without becoming a Rishi. Rishi means Mantra Drashta, Jnani. हिंदू मीन्स ज्ञान से ही वो जिएगा, ज्ञान के लिए ही जिएगा, ज्ञान से ही जिएगा वो, ज्ञान में. We are all that. Bharata. Bha means light. Prakasha. Bhanu, Bhaskara. Rata means reveling in. We are Hindu is Jnani. Sa Tattva Jnana, Upanishad Jnana, Rishi Parampara. We all belong to our Rishi Parampara. That's why our yajnas, our upasanas, our Veda mantrocharanas, later on the bhajanas, the kirtanas, you know, इसी में जिंदगी है, वाकई में विषय है, वाकई में फंसना है. That's a lower life. Those who are evolving just now, who have come into human life, उनके लिए वो सब खिलौने. Not for an Aryan, not for a Hindu, not for a Sanatan Dharma. At the most, if you are Hindu Sanatan, एक बार चख दिया कुछ भी, you must know the फीकानेस of it. Just drop it. रसो वै सह रसगह्येवायं लब्ध्वा आनंदी भवति. I want that Ananda Rasa of the Brahma Tattva. What is all this? To get this inspiration, to get committed, to commit ourselves in a sadhana, this ऋषि परंपरा स्मरण. नहीं तो क्या वेले रहते, हमको पता नहीं होता क्या करें. थोड़ा ऋषियों को पूछो तो थोड़ा धक्का दे. हमको तो धक्का ही से होता है डेली काम. कोई ना कोई ऋषि gives a push, never I come and sit here and sit for the class with you. Again, our egos, our negativities come. Another guru comes and pushes, hey, get up. There is the Gita also for you. So, गाड़ी चल रही है हमारी. Till we become totally independent by commanding all our lower prakriti. We need the help of them. There's no other way. You want to get lost. Anyway, you are doing that. Thank you. Now, today, our last thing, the common sense thought. 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Only the hint will be given. देखो, what is the sign of spiritual understanding? Maturity is just to focus on ourselves only. Always focus on ourselves. For these 7 reasons that we have to focus on ourselves. All 7 reasons are that having one common thought, that the things are in our hands. Things are in my hands. Therefore, let me focus on myself and do the things which are in my hand. That is spirituality. Like in me, I am telling you now the 6, 7 things. First one, in me, let us say all the negativities are there. Then who can eliminate them? Can you do it for me? No. I have to do it, no? Therefore, to do the elimination of negativities which are troubling me, should I not focus on myself? Should I not think about myself? That I am having these all negative habits of tamoguna, negative habits of rajoguna, negative habits of this all the kamadi vikara or the krodhadi. I focus on ourselves. And these negativities are there. Eliminating them is my job. तो उसमें बिजी रहो ना. First one. Second way. In the same way, good positive values have to come into my life. Adveshta, Sarvabhutanam and all of them. If these qualities positive, is anybody can throw into us, fill us by themselves? Anybody? कोई कर नहीं सकता. I will have to think that these positive, good habits of, so many things, I have to gain them. Good values, I have to gain them. Focus on myself. Either we are in sleepy mode or we are worried about the world. We are not focusing on us. The one who doesn't focus on himself is samsari. The one who only focus on himself is sadhak. अगर मैं अपने ऊपर फोकस करके मैं अपने आप को ठीक करता हूँ तो बाकी अपने आप सेट होता है. If I don't make myself better, outer world is made convenient. Still, I won't be happy. I can't tune to it because the problem is with me. Today's common sense is very important thought. We have lost that idea of looking within ourselves, looking at ourselves. Third thing, all the values के साथ साथ sadhanas, who has to do? I have to do now. So then focus on yourself and see what sadhanas already done, what are doing now, what are possible sadhanas, what are required to be. अपने ऊपर focus करो. In that sadhana, so many things again. One by one, I will not mention. You know it. One of the important thing is important bhakti to the Lord. Focus on myself, no? Am I becoming the devoted to the Lord? Am I doing all my upasanas nirantara, prarthanas nirantara, samarpanas nirantara to the Lord? अपने ऊपर नजर डालो ना. कर क्या रहे हो? वेले घूमते रहते हो दिन भर. I'm just telling. How can you घूमो just like that? Commanding others, demanding from others, the two materialistic things. खुद के ऊपर फोकस करना है. Isn't it? In the same way, when I have to be responsible to the world in fulfilling my duties to the world, it is I have to do it, no? It depends on me to be attend myself and become aware. What are my roles, responsibilities, duties towards my family से लेकर के towards the world. अपने ऊपर फोकस करो. जानते नहीं हो कि मुझे क्या करना है मेरे फैमिली के लिए, बच्चों के लिए, सबके लिए. Same way, the next point. I'm already telling, I'm not mentioning the numbers. Already 5, 6 things are told. My negatives removal in my hand, focus on it. My positivity gaining in my hands, focus on that. My doing sadhanas in my hands, focus on that. Third point. Fourth, one of the sadhana is bhakti, prayer to the Lord, deep intense for the right purpose. It is in my hand, focus on yourself and do na. अपने ऊपर ध्यान देकर आपके हाथ में जो है करो. The fifth one is, I have to focus on myself to know what I owe to this world. है ना? Which expresses as my dharma towards this world, my duty. फोकस करो अपने ऊपर. क्या क्या मिल रहा है इस जगत से मुझे, इसलिए मुझे किस तरह अपना स्वधर्म निर्वहन करके रेसिप्रोकेट करना. Sixth one, along with dharma, is it not that the world needs some people who come out of their ego, selfishness, comfort zone to serve? World needs servants. No, I have to think, in what way I can help the world. मुझे सोचना चाहिए. What way I can help. देखो सोचते नहीं, इतने selfish कैसे हो गए, we don't know. So much selfish. Even wife, husband, children, parents, or our brother, sister, उनको भी टच नहीं करते हम. उनके welfare also we stopped saying. Even if brother comes, भैया को जरूरत है पैसे दो, वो 1000 सवाल पूछ के, थोड़ा उसने 2 लाख मांगा तो 20,000 ये मेरे पास, 10%. Whereas so much money is there. What is happening in life? Are we growing or getting destroyed only? He's a brother born with you, given so much of joy by being together and all. उसको कोई जरूरत पड़ी and he has to hesitate to ask us, and we send him with disappointment, and he's begging somebody else. To your own brother, if you cannot do, what will you do to the world? पशु से भी हीन. Oh, we value our money, not the brother. अरे जाने दो पैसे, he'll be happy, उसको प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगा, करो ना. Don't give him for the भोग. That's okay. That we always deny. अगर वो कहता है मेरे को नया कार खरीदने है, क्या की चीज है, इसमें घूम मत. बट इफ सेज दिस इज अ प्रॉब्लम, और कोई दूसरा ही है, बच्चों को पढ़ाई करानी है, यू हेल्प. और कोई बिजनेस में लॉस हुआ है, हैव दैट ह्यूमन टच भैया. आई हैव टू थिंक फ्रॉम माई से. अगर साधना के नाम पे सेवा छोड़ देते हैं और साधना करते ही नहीं है, टीवी देखते हैं और देखकर थक कर सो जाते हैं, एंड दैट इज हाउ द डेज आर स्पेंट. लोग 50-40 में मर रहे हैं, हम 60 जी रहे, 50-65 जी रहे, 70-75-80, ऐसी की तैसी चल ही रहा है. बट व्हाट आर वी डूइंग? How much our long life we live? What is the use when there is no these type of positive things, etc.? Focus on ourselves, isn't it? Do the duties also we have to focus. In what way I can helpful also we have to focus. In the same way, when the world helps me, it is again I have to focus. When they are helping me, how to reciprocate them? वो ये भी इम्पोर्टेंट है ना. कोई लेते जाओगे तो आपका ऋण बढ़ेगा फिर. The credit will grow, the debts will grow. I have to focus on me, from whom I am receiving what way I am reciprocating. That also have to focus on me. The next one, the latest topic which we are studying, when somebody are trying to harm us, that time how to protect myself from them, I have to focus on myself. Again, having protected, how to forgive them, again I have to focus on myself. Still, how to love them, I have to focus on myself. How to help them, I have to focus on myself. एवरीवेयर हमें अपने पर दृष्टि इस 8-10 चीजों के लिए हमेशा रखना है. दिस इज कॉल्ड साधना. एंड वी फोकस ऑन आवर सेल्स ओनली, बट नॉट एज साधना फॉर साधक, एज ए साधक फॉर साधना, बट वी फोकस ऑन आवर सेल्स फॉर आवर भोग. जो अभी तक बताया इज फोकस ऑन आवर सेल्फ फॉर योगा. द अदर थिंग्स वी डू इज भोग. दैट आई हैव टू स्लीप, that I have to eat, that I have to be comfortable. These are all called focusing on me only, but as a bhogi. The earlier ones is what? Is a sadhaka, is a yogi. A person who is this way inquiring, first maturing in his knowledge, second maturing is in practice. Whose life is a beautiful, service to this world. Fragrance when it comes, पूरे माहौल को इतना दिव्य बनाता है. So this person's presence is that type of fragrance. आहा, अपने ऊपर मन लगाओ, अपने ऊपर दिमाग लगाओ. क्या हो रहा है देखो, क्या होना चाहिए देखो, उसको कैसे करे देखो, जो नहीं होना है उसको कैसे हटावे. This is called spirituality. Thank you. Om, 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 Purnamadaha, Shruti Matre Namaha, Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. So to remove negativities, to bring positivities, to do sadhanas, to do the devotions, to do the duties, to serve the world, to protect ourselves from the world, to reciprocate to the world for what they are doing, and to serve the world again. From our side to help the world. We have to focus on ourselves. Always. We have so many capacities, abilities in us, untapped, getting wasted. In this way, live a dynamic life, active life, aggressive life. Example is our Gurudev. Having come at his feet, seeing him and having seen him, what a noble life of active dynamism he lived for all his life. Still, if we have our own lazinesses, our own bhoga saktis, and we want others to leave their duty and serve us, leave their sadhana and serve us, so we are insulting. बाहर आ जाए, उससे अच्छी चीज करें. थैंक यू. ओम पूर्णमदः श्रुति मात्रे नमः. God bless you all, wonderful friends. Let us study Gita for some time if you are interested.